Good evening. I'm Russ Riesinger with a look at today's top stories. A Billings man who fled from police is now behind bars as the murder suspect in a Heights shooting that happened earlier this month. 31-year-old Vidal Not Afraid Jr. is facing deliberate homicide charges in the death of 29-year-old Taryn Old Crow. Court documents say the two men argued and Old Crow was shot. On March 7th, Old Crow was found with a gunshot wound to his torso in the 300 block of Sioux Lane and later died. Prosecutors say Not Afraid fled the scene. Then on March 16th, police got into a traffic pursuit with Not Afraid, but he got away. On March 24th, officers were able to corner Not Afraid in an alley near South 33rd Street. Not Afraid was identified as the shooter from a photo lineup. He's set to appear in court tomorrow morning. And a bill backed by the Gianforte administration to implement recreational marijuana in Montana is finally introduced, all 144 pages of it. House Bill 701 proposes many changes in the voter initiative that Montanans passed last November. One of the big changes is that counties would have to take action to approve the operation of any marijuana dispensaries within their borders. This is not the only bill before the legislature that would change what voters approved. Republican Representative Derek Skees of Kalispell introduced his own bill last week, and it's scheduled for a hearing tomorrow. Hopkins' bill will likely be scheduled for a hearing later this week. And that's a look at tonight's MTN News headlines. Hope you have a great evening.
For more than a year, residents in Warden and Ballantyne have been without clean tap water. Now, officials are making headway on a series of wells that hope to alleviate the problem and provide clean drinking water again. Water district officials have reissued a high nitrate advisory for the system. The high nitrate water advisory does not include the communities of Shepherd, Lockwood, Billings, or Laurel. For safety, people in Warden and Ballantyne are advised not to cook or drink with water from the tap. Boiling the water only serves to make it more dangerous and does not take the nitrates out of the water. Infants and pregnant women are at a higher risk for health problems associated with nitrates. The water is still safe, however, to bathe and wash clothes. The problem is that groundwater filled with nitrates seeps into miles of collector drains that currently feed the system. The new nitrate advisory doesn't make any changes to the one issued about this time last year.
Basically, nothing's changed. Our water is still under advisory and will remain that way until we develop a new water source that meets all their requirements. And that's what we're working on now with the drilling of wells to replace the existing water supply with an entirely new one.
Frederick said the water board has already drilled 4 test wells thus far, and once the permitting process moves along, construction can be completed quickly. In Billings, Mitch Laggy, MTN News.